Let's just sit back, relax, take a little peek in the old sign shop and see what the old sign man has for us today.
Hello, all you signaholics out there. Welcome to this exciting episode of Bob the Sign Man. Today, a little technique on transfer tape. I've done several videos on it, and I'm always looking for an easier way, a better way, a less foolproof way, whatever you want to call it. So I came up with this little idea. I don't know, it just comes to me sometimes, just driving down the road and I go, hey, why don't I try this? So I'm going to try this. At times people will put, several passes of sheeting over it, and I don't do that. I'm going to try one sheet. And it takes a little bit of time to learn how to, get the technique down. What you want to do is you want to pull out your transfer tape. I use a big 36-inch roll. And what you want to do is kind of lightly center it so it has a little bow in it, and you want to lightly center it down in the middle, okay? Design it a little bit more. Feels good. Now check your edges, make sure, now's the time to check, make sure that it's going to line up right. And now I got it. Just a matter of, working with the tape. Okay, now I got the transfer tape. I'm going to lay it down in the middle of my design. And just kind of let it gently come down. So that way when you let it go down in the middle, you let it flow down there. And then what I'll do is I'll take my ruler, I have a big 48-inch ruler here. I just kind of set it in the middle. And just run it up the side so that it makes good contact. And I just lightly, I'm not applying any pressure. I'm just letting it, kind of come down until it will come down on the end. Now I have it all sheeted. Cut that transfer tape off. Go back up for another day. Get my ruler here. And now I have it laid down. It's nice and flat. There's no wrinkles. And then what I'll do is I'll take a 12-inch. It's a hard plastic. I guess you call these squeegees. They come in different sizes. I have the little. I think this is like a 4-inch one. This is a 12-inch one. And now I'm just going to go ahead and push that sheeting down for better contact. And what you want to do is you always want to work from the way that you laid it down. This end went down first, this end went down last. But you want to start from the middle and push out at an angle on the sides. Then when you get in the middle, just come back the other way. Nice, real light pressure, not real heavy pressure. You want to make sure if there's any wrinkles in it, you get them all out, and there you go. And then what I'll do is I'll follow it up with a little 3-inch squeegee to make sure that, especially I go over all those letters and borders, and make sure they really stick. It's still doing the same thing. Start from the middle, come to the outside, so you can push out any air bubbles that happen to form or anything. Just keep pushing out. You can hear the air bubbles kind of pop out of there, and it sounds like a bowl of Rice Krispies. So there you go. It's all laid out. There's no bubbling, no wrinkling, no nothing. It takes a little bit of time to get used to that technique. You might bungle up a few of them to start with. And what I'll usually do, what I do is I flip it over, and then you're going to have some areas where your film and your tape, you'll have sticky edges. You don't want any sticky edges out because that stuff really sticks to everything. So just trim it up. I use these Fisca scissors. I like these things. I think they're 14-inch or whatever. And they really cut well, as long as they stay nice and sharp. So you don't have to really cut. You can just push it along and make the cut. And I use this for cutting a lot of these. And over time, what's going to happen is they're going to build up with some of the adhesive is going to build up on them. So what you want to do is just get some paint thinner or some, I use this stuff too, goof off, and just spray your scissors down periodically and wipe off all that adhesive, and they'll stay nice for a long time. So now we have my transfer tape applied. There's no wrinkles, no nothing. Like I said, I've made several videos on transfer tape applications, and I've kind of come to the conclusion that running it through the machine, it's not my favorite way anymore. This works for me. It just takes a little time. It's kind of like a handcrafted sign here. It just takes a little bit extra time. And what I like about this roller is I can change the different sizes on it. I can put 2 different sizes on here. So when I have different size signs that I'm making, like this is a 24-inch roll. So if I'm making speed limit signs that are 24 by 30, anything that's 24 by whatever, I can use that. And then I have a roll of 16-inch that I'll use too. And I can make, if I'm making 36-inch signs, or if I'm making, something like that, I can use that, and I replace it on this roll. It's just a little dowel that comes in here. It's a piece of electrical conduit, and I can change it 36. I can put 2 rolls on. I can put a roll of 12. It just depends on the size sign you're working, and it doesn't take long to change it. But anyway, here's another one of my little tips on applying transfer tape, and I found out works extremely well for me now. I'm really pleased the way everything always turns out. Nice and smooth, no wrinkles. Just take your time. Take a little practice. You might mess up a few signs doing it, but in the long run, it's going to save you a lot of headaches. All right, here's a little tip from the Sign Man. As always, thanks for tuning in, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the next exciting episode of Bob the Sign Man.